So we're going to work first one, just simple, just taking the Russian tie 2-on-1. So if we get collar tie in, I'm going to take free hand, come over the top, and then I'm going to roll my torso round, taking Russian 2-on-1 here, and then preferably getting Jesse's succulent deltoid in my hand, my shoulder on top of his, and then look head position. Okay, and then reset. Yeah, so collar tie comes in, outside hand take it, turn the body, and then get on top of his shoulder, and he's got head position on me, so I'm going to try and hustle head position on him. Okay, just to get nice and warm. Okay, and then we're going to look at how do you actually counter the Russian tie off that. Yeah, all right, on two, 1, 2. Ooh. My 2-on-1's me, okay? Something that Josh was talking about is jostling for this underhook with this hand on this side to try and get rid of this, right? So we're just going to try and play around with that. I'm going to use this free hand here, pummeling, and then I'm going to open my elbows to try and get the second underhook in. Okay, I'm not great at this. Mike's better at this than me, but it's a cool idea. How do you counter this? Well, we've got a free hand, and that's the elbow I want, right? So I'm probably going to have to get my head involved, swim in, and then burst open and try and close that space with double unders. Yeah? So it's just free hand. So you give the collar tie, partner takes 2-on-1, and then you're going to look for head position, pummel, and then burst it open and take the space away. Does that seem plausible? Yeah. Josh was teaching that underhook, and it was like, boom, it just sparked off ideas for me. I was like, that's a great way to counter that and get an even better position. So let's continue the warm up with that idea, 1 for 1, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2.
And I have head position. It's very difficult for him. As soon as he pummels his head in, now he can lift. Oh. Right. So I'm assuming the battle. I don't actually use this. I use it different. When someone 2-on-1 me, I actually just reach for this elbow. I pull up toward me. It's just different. If you can get the other ones, take the other ones. But your head position, your head position's where you're going to win that fight.
Nice to see you. How are you?
Thanks.
Yeah, good, thank you. Really good, really good. So the last couple of weeks we were doing these kind of like sit-out drills and front headlock escapes. So we're just going to set a timer. It's going to roll 30 seconds, 30 seconds. When I'm on for the 30 seconds, Mike gives me from his knees, he gives me 1 of 3 options. Gives me front head and arm, front body lock, or front head and arm. And my job is to get out of these, okay? Nice and smooth, try and work through the sequences, okay? So for front head and arm, I can post trapped one, block his head, arm, turn the corner, I can drag through. If he goes front body, we can make some base, choose a side, slide into the hole, turn the corner, hip to hip. Okay, so you're just gonna choose the right answer. Person on top, give them something to think about. It's front head and arm, or it's body lock, or it's front head and arm. You get 3 choices from the top, 2 choices from the bottom. Yeah, try and get the right one. Sure, yeah. This is what Mike would do variations on this if you front head and arm in. So an option, base the arm that's trapped, step up and block his elbow. See how I turn my head round across his chest? And then I can also drag the last minute as well. There's lots of ways, but that's one option. Trapped arm bases. You can go slow and then pick it up. I'll shout change when we kind of get 30 and 30 going, yeah? Any questions on that? All right, on two. We're just going to spend about 5 minutes or so trying to figure out how you can get to top half guard. You've got 2 positions to explore from. One is against butterfly, okay? How do I get to top half guard from butterfly? Try and figure it out, yeah? Other option is how do I get to top half from reverse de la Riva? Okay, and try and force half guard, top half guard, because that's where we want to pass from. So how do we get there from there? We're just going to figure it out with your partners, okay? Play around. There'll be some methods that you like to do and some that your partner likes to do. There's lots of answers. Figure it out. How do you get to top half guard? And then we're going to look at some passing ideas from there, yeah?
From butterfly.
Butterfly and reverse de la Riva, yeah? Try and figure it out. All good? All right, on two, on two.
You don't want this there. Strip that up and then grab that knee and just strip it up. And now this comes inside. And then go back to this. And it's that. Let's shut it down. Yeah. I think one thing people are going to do is they're going to go both hands here. Push my head. Yeah, you're going to push.
Okay guys, so next little bit then. Now that we've figured out how do you get there, we're going to pass out of there. So you've got to figure out how to get past knee shields if they're in. You've got to free your trap leg, yeah, and some kind of inside position grips, double unders, underhook crossface, just an underhook, far side, underhook near side, just a crossface. There's loads of grips you can take. So now just figure out of either butterfly, once you get into the half guard from butterfly, pass from there. If you get into the half guard from reverse de la Riva, pass from there. No, because you can do both, right? Both work. Coming up onto your feet, squaring their hips up to the sky and then cutting, that works. Or like body locking and kind of kneeling your way through it. Whatever way you want, figure it out. And if you get the right answer or it's a pass you like, just repeat it. Just get some reps in on it, yeah? Just try and be methodical about taking away their frames, taking away their knee shield. We're going to just spend about 10 minutes on this and then we'll get training, yeah? So let's have a play. On two, on two.
That's my mistake all the time. Like, you just like try to we'll run back and yeah, maybe we can say one for one and then switch up. Yeah. Because if we're gonna go full house, yeah, makes sense.
So real simple then. First round you're going to do is you're going to start in the dog fight. Okay, so in the dog fight position. Okay, so bottom player gets an underhook around the top player. Top player gets the whizzer. Okay, so you're going to start the round. So here, and then I get to come up, and I get to come to my knees here. And we're going to start the round from here. Okay. If the bottom player, i.e. me, the underhook player, gets a sweep, it's a reset. If the top player manages to get you back into the bottom position and pass on you, it's a win, it's a reset. Okay? We're trying to build the skill here of the underhook player, figuring out how to take top position, okay, to try and improve their position. Bearing in mind I got here from coming up from bottom half guard, okay, here. All right, it's not over just because I managed to get to my knees. So we're trying to build the skill of what to do when you have the underhook here, okay? It's quite a common battle, especially for those of you that like to wrestle up from bottom half. Like, you're going to get wizard, so we've got to know what to do. So let's have a play around with that. We'll go 2 minutes, the same person on the bottom, and then you'll hear the buzzer go. 10 seconds, switch over to the other player on the top, yeah? Any questions on that? Magic, on two, on two. Yeah, single leg. You have the single leg stood up. Okay, other person can have whatever grips you want. We start from here now. Okay? If there's a takedown, reset. If there's a counter wrestle, reset. Okay? We'll go again, a couple of minutes, same person on offense and then switch, yeah? Single leg this time.
This one one hook in, or this one hook in?
The first one, maybe.
Okay, hit.